From the Italian Peninsula to the shores of the Atlantic Ocean, from the deserts of North Africa to the heart of Western Asia, the Roman Empire would one day encompass the entire known world. But how did this happen? Let's find out. In 509 BC, the Roman Republic was founded. For centuries, it would fight with neighboring Italian tribes, slowly but surely expanding its territory. By the end of the 3rd century BC, the entirety of Italy was under Rome's control. But Rome wasn't done yet. By the 2nd century BC, Rome had become a major power in the Mediterranean. It had defeated the Carthaginians in a long and brutal war, and had gained control of the western Mediterranean. This victory secured, Rome would go on to conquer Greece and Macedonia. In 146 BC, it would sack and destroy Carthage and pillage its treasury. In the 1st century BC, the ambitious Julius Caesar would conquer Gaul, a region that today encompasses most of France. But Caesar would be assassinated before he could expand into other parts of Europe. However, his adopted son, Octavian, later known as Augustus, would go on to conquer Egypt and establish Roman rule over the Mediterranean. Under the next emperor, Tiberius, Rome would invade Britain. But it would be under the rule of Emperor Claudius that the Romans would conquer Britain. Emperor Nero would burn much of Rome to the ground. But despite this setback, the empire would continue to expand. In the year 70 AD, the Jewish revolt against Roman rule would begin. It would take the Romans 7 years to put down the revolt, and they would destroy the Jewish temple in Jerusalem. However, the empire was now on the decline. In 180 AD, the empire reached its greatest extent, controlling the largest contiguous land empire in the ancient world. However, the empire would soon begin to fall apart. In 235 AD, the Severan dynasty would come to an end and the empire would be thrown into chaos. For the next century, the empire would be ruled by a series of usurpers and pretenders. In 330 AD, the empire was officially split into two halves: the Western Roman Empire and the Eastern Roman Empire. The Western Roman Empire would finally fall in for 76 AD, when the last Roman emperor, Romulus Augustulus, was deposed by the Germanic general Odoacer. The Roman Empire may have fallen, but its legacy would live on for centuries to come. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more epic videos like this one. Thanks.